Boy, stop. You are blowing my mind. You're like a titillating time bomb that's forever on rewind. You have taken me by the hand and dropped me on my head. You're like a parasite infiltrating my mind as I lie awake in bed because you are the only thought that constantly gets repeated. Over and over and over, I replay each smoldering thought of you like an old film from the 40s, you know, one of those really good classy ones with Jimmy Stewart or Gregory Peck, where the guy lands the girl in no time flat and each one ends in happy bliss, where black and white has never looked so beautiful, and a kiss, well, a kiss is just a kiss. And what I'm trying to say here is you are fan-fucking-tastic. You're like Christmas come early, you're a test cancellation, you're a snow day, you're chocolate cake, you're a Muppet movie, you're a fun spring vacation. You're all of these things and more. And what I'm trying to implore is this. You are fictional perfection. Take that as a compliment because that's what it's meant to be. Were you a fiction, those imaginary ladies would all want to have your imaginary babies. They would not be able to take their hands off of you. Juliet would have never looked twice at her Romeo, and Jack still would have drowned, but Rose would have found room for you on her lifeboat. Elsie and Catherine would never have been because Kay would have been scribbling your initials with her pen. And it's not hard to see why. You're cooler than Jim Halpert. You're wiser than Richard Alpert. You're funnier than Newman. You're smarter than Sheldon. You are smoother than Barney Stinson. And that face, oh, what a face that makes my heart anew. I could look at that face of yours for centuries because Brad Pitt's reverse-aging baby face ain't got nothing on you. Your words put Shakespeare's illustrious words to shame, but not the real Shakespeare, that one from the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow. Let's be reasonable here, you'd never match up to the real Shakespeare. But even so, Kate would have chosen you over Sawyer and Jack, and Stella would have left her Stanley. Helena and Hermia would have been falling all over you, and you make Hercules look a whole hell of a lot less manly. You'd be Piggy's Mon Capitan and Carrie's Big. Bonnie would have gladly helped you commit murder. Ophelia would have lived to see another day, and Leia would have made you her scruffy nerve herder. And upon meeting you, Bella would have left the vampires and werewolves behind to be lovesick. But that's okay, because you're not into stupid, badly written chicks. You're cooler than Selena Kyle's Batman, Bethany Catt's Iron Man. You're better than Mira's Aquaman, Lois Lane's Superman, Mary Jane Spider-Man, Lorna Dane's Iceman, and I'll be damned if you're not better than Patty M's Quail Man. Arwen would have given you her Evan star, if you know what I mean. And screw Lancelot and Arthur, to you Gwen would have sworn her love was true. Clementine wouldn't dare erase you from her mind, and Ted couldn't tell his kids how he met their mother because she'd be too busy banging you. And Nara would long to be more than just your companion, and Mr. Darcy now just simply will not do, and Snow White would have died for just the taste of your kiss, and Buttercup's every as you wish would belong only to you. I could go on and on and on for forever and ever and ever, rummaging through the realms of my nostalgic, twisted mind, filled with references to every pop culture obsession you can find about how fictional women see your true potential, and how you seem to deem yourself inconsequential, even though you're the most amazing person that I know. Which brings me to the point, a desolate case of a person who sees you for you and the brilliance that you are, and she's standing here and bearing it all. Just some girl who watches too much TV. And maybe you haven't picked up on what I'm trying to say, so let me say it once more in my own geeky way. You are my ducky, my copacetic friend, only I'm not stupid like Molly Ringwald because I know how this movie is supposed to end, and I am enthralled to see the one who's always been here for me is you. Quite simply. My Cyrano, my Weasley, my Wally, only you're better than all of them put together because you are real. You're tangible, attainable, persistently available, and you're here and you're now. And I won't waste a second more until you are mine and I am yours. And while here in reality, I've come to realize that you are not perfect. You have your flaws and your annoying qualities, but that does not matter because you are so goddamn perfect for me. I don't need a Robin Hood. And I don't need a Mark Antony. I don't even need a ducky. I just need you. The real deal. That is all I need. And I would not trade that in for any sort of fiction.